Hello, hello. We are going to do a quick flip through of my journal here, and then we are going to set up February. I have not set up this yet. Here is where I keep my work-related, dates and my personal dates. That was one heck of a month. Here's the rest of the year, my little oopsie. Here's my year in pixels. Yeah, it's not very filled in. I have made some notes to go back in and fill them in. And I do have the dot markers here. I just have not gotten back to it. Like January, super, super low energy. I think part of it is because I was sick. Part of it is we're still trying to figure out my thyroid medication. And then the cellulitis has basically kicked my butt. My 26 and 26, I'm still trying to figure out how I want to lay it out. I do have my 26 items, I think, thought out all the way, but I still need to fill this in. We haven't tried any new recipes, but we have tried 3 different restaurants that I want to put in here. One was a Mexican restaurant, and then one was a pizza place. And then we tried just a bakery yesterday. So I want to make note of those in here. And this is my books read in 2026, but really I should have titled this a book club because I joined a book club, and it is sponsored by Creatively Lisa Marie. She has picked 3 different books for each month. I have picked out the 4 that I'm going to do for the first quarter. I've already finished this one. I started it very end of December and I finished it January 7th. This one for February, I have also already finished. I started it January 8th, so basically the day after I finished this one. This was an audiobook. And this one I finished on January 14th. I have not started this one yet. I still need to go in here, and I haven't decided if I'm going to, kind of how I'm going to lay it out. I don't know if you can see the pencil marks there, but this I gave a 3-star. I had a really hard time getting into this book. Like not until kind of close to the end did it really grab my attention. I don't know. Maybe it was just kind of maybe I just wasn't in the right headspace. This one I really, really liked, though. I gave this a 4-star. And then I have not picked the rest of the books for the rest of the year yet that I'm going to read. This was my vision board for my pergola. It won't be a traditional pergola because pergolas do not really have a roof. Mine will have a roof because I want to be able to use it all year long, but I love how this turned out. This is my first ever vision board, and I love it. I think this was part of a loop group that I did with Creatively Lisa Marie as well. And this page I left blank. I don't really know why. Here's my January. This was also part of a loop group that was black and white themed. So everything I did was black and white. And then I have my kind of monthly section set up. Big note of I finished my book. This was the start of a very sucky week. This was my sick week. I ended up urgent care twice, hospital for 4 days. I came home. I miss my bed. I still kind of miss my bed. I still miss my bed. We went on 2 date nights, which was lovely. Tom got some camper parts, and I got a new shelf for my Empire. And then I haven't finished the rest of it yet, but that's okay. Here, I've kind of already laid out kind of how I want the month set up. So we're going to go through and set that up. And then I'm going to try the decoration. I'm going to try to do, I think it's called gingham. A gingham pattern. I kind of have it laid out how I want it to look. Kind of, sort of. So we're going to do that together and just kind of see how it comes out. It's going to be a complete just experiment. And I still have to decide on the colors that I'm going to use. So in my previous journal like this that I'd started last year, I did not do a very good job of giving flip throughs. So this year I'm going to try to be a little more aware of that and share a little more. So I'm actually filming this the 1st of February. I am a little further behind on my normal setup than I would like to be. But this January has been a huge challenge. I was sick, in the hospital for a bit, on some pretty heavy duty antibiotics, and then, you know, just generally not feeling amazing. Pretty much my entire house has not felt amazing for most of January. So February, I'm hoping you are much more gentle than January was. Because January, no offense, you sucked. Okay. Hopefully, yep, okay, good. I did put the days, and I'm wondering if I have any dates already. Bear with me one moment while I try to find. Maybe not. I was hoping I had dates already set out, but I'm gonna have to go back to that. Oh, wait. I think I was gonna use these just because I had them. I think these came from the Penny Pages a very long time ago. And I think I heard she closed her shop, but do not quote me on that, please. Come on. I probably should have grabbed tweezers for this part, but you know, it is what it is. And if I knew how to edit, I would speed this part up, but I am not in my editing journey yet of my YouTube journey. Okay, that makes no sense, but you know what I mean. I'm just not quite there yet. I've had my channel since July of last year. I think I now have 119 subscribers, which I hugely appreciate all of you. Obviously that is not even close to being in a spot where I can be monetized or anything like that, but one day. I am not going to stress myself out over it because this is really, my whole channel is an outlet for me just to have fun and be creative and play with stickers. So if one day I get to a spot where I can be monetized, fantastic. I'm just realizing I don't think I have pulled out my notes of things that I needed to mark for this month. Leave me a comment down below, like, what are you looking forward to in February? Like, how did January treat you? What is February looking like? I hope for all of us it's gentle. I personally could use some gentleness from the month. Okay, the 28th, there we go. Now I have to decide what colors. I was thinking originally blues, but now I see these purples. I'm thinking maybe purple. Like, purple to me doesn't scream February. However, I don't know that it necessarily, well, let's make sure I know what's on the back of this before I show it. Okay, so let's see, color here. I didn't exactly, we're just gonna go with it. Okay, so my plan is to do bold lines like every other, and then bold every other this way, and then small lines in between. Is it going to work well? I don't know. I have only really tested this out on little spaces. I have not tried something this large before. But that is one of the things that I like about my channel is I just mess around. Wow, that was not straight at all. Actually, I don't know that I was going to go this way. Well, c'est la vie. Now we are. I'm now officially committed. We're just going to do it. Okay. And I think I was going to do this one too. And I was also going to do this side. I think we're just going to go to here. And then, that's kind of hard to see. I apologize if I'm not in frame. I will take a look here in a moment. Then I was going to skip. Well, I'm going to trust the process here. So far, this is not my favorite thing that I have created. Oh, okay, let's see. I was thinking maybe if I push it up, I'd be more satisfied. Have you tried to do gingham in your journals before? I'm curious, because this. Okay, again, I'm gonna trust the process. We're just gonna go with it and see what happens. I suppose if I really truly don't like it, I was gonna do down here too. I could always just glue these pages together and kind of start over. But this could also show that, like later, if I happen to do this again, it could show progress, right? Like this was your first attempt, you did it later on in the year, and this is how much better it turned out. I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to amp myself up a little bit, give myself a little, you know, rah, cheer kind of stuff. Okay. Now what I thought is doing okay. So now I'm liking it a little more by having, like I don't want to break out the ruler because I don't want it to be like perfect, but I also don't want it to be completely weird. I think too, it's just kind of messier than I intended. Like, if I had taken my time a little more. And I know that they say to get a straighter line, you usually drag towards you. But I'm actually thinking I have more success, at least with these little ones, by kind of going away from me. Let's try it here. Okay, well, that's okay. And then what I had also originally thought I was going to do, because it is February, I was going to maybe put some hearts. Oops, as I just completely... Okay. I wanted something that was going to stand out a little bit. So like if I just every once in a while throw in some hearts here. Wow, Karen, how did that? Oh, it ended up okay. Where am I going to put February? Hold up. I was originally going to hand the letter February, but we might... Are these going to be too big? We could just do FEB right there. I got these from Michael's a while ago. Just kind of been hoarding them. So maybe what we'll do is, what if we just do FEB right there? Then I don't have to try to handwrite February, like try to get all cute and cursive-y. I'm already a little frustrated with myself. I kind of wish that, okay, I want to do a little sticker surgery. Maybe. I feel like I've got stuff everywhere. We'll see how that's going to come up. Get my gyro cut out here. And I kind of don't want this part. I don't know if I just did that complete. We'll find out here in a moment, huh? Okay, let's see. How'd I do? I did okay, I think. Okay, there's that part. And how about this part? Okay. And we'll do the B and then the E. Okay. Cool, cool. Now we can go back to putting some hearts in here. I do feel like this needs something else. I just don't know what. I'm not going to go completely crazy here. I do need a section for just miscellaneous to-dos. I wonder, maybe we're going to alternate. So, wait, here. I wonder if I just messed that up. And then we'll take this lighter one and go here. I don't know why I give myself this much room because I typically don't need it. But you never know. Okay, those can be for to-dos. Okay, well, let's see. We do have do I want so this is my anniversary with Tom. This is not a great day. This is the day my dad passed away. Don't like that day. I don't know if Tom is going to come home this day or this day, so I'm not going to mark in his maybe I will mark in his travel. Maybe we'll just go this way. And we'll go here. And I also can't remember if they fly out this day or this day. Okay. Oh, actually, I also need to mark this one because this is the day he left. So we're just going to mark that as Tom's trip. Am I on camera? Okay. Cool. Is it exactly how I thought it was going to turn out? No. But for my first time of trying to do gingham, I'm not, well, let's be honest, I'm not terribly impressed. But for my first shot, I'm not super mad at it. I do wish it was a little neater. And I am kind of, I don't know if I like this. I think there needs to be something else here. I may have to percolate on that. Or if you have ideas, if you would leave me ideas of what I could do here and maybe just kind of punch it up a little bit. It looks a little, dare I say, a little boring, kind of. So I am up for suggestions. I would greatly appreciate it. And now I'm also trying to decide how I'm going to set up my journaling for February. I really like how this turned out, the black and white, but I don't want black and white for February. I need something with some color to it. I don't think I'm going to do the purple route. I don't know, I might break out some like Live Love Posh stickers or something and do, you know, some Dutch doors. But, let's see, 18, 19, 20, wait, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 8 years. Wow. Our 8-year anniversary. Cool. Oh, and then we have Valentine's Day. How am I going to mark Valentine's Day? I could break out the red that I used for the hearts. Come here, you little booger. And do I want to do a big one or just a small one? Here's where I kind of wish I was live. Like, what should I do? Where's gonna... You were just thinking big one, Karen, so do a big one, dude. That's okay. Valentine's Day. Boom. Okay, folks, I think with that, that is the setup of my February monthly. I do have other things that I can put in here, but like the big one was Tom's trip, our anniversary, and I really just kind of wanted to get the layout of it done. And then we went through a really quick rundown of how the first part of the year was shaping up. So with that, I thank you very much. Please give the video a like. Leave me a comment down below. What are you looking forward to in February? And I will see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye-bye.